Good afternoon to our teachers, family, and most importantly, our graduates. First and foremost, I would like to give thanks to our Lord Jesus Christ for this time He gave us, and to all the teachers that brought us spiritually and physically closer since the very beginning. We are also thankful to have you guiding us where every moment of our journey to become the best versions of ourselves as Christ. We wouldn't have been who we are today without you guys. But there's this one individual teacher who I think needs to be seen just around him. He's one of the most hardworking persons you will ever meet. He's a father and teacher all in one, and he gives total time on his students, and yet he doesn't get enough recognition as he deserves. So at this moment, I want to thank you for all you have done for us. Can we give him a round of applause? For those who don't know me, my name is Biakhlei, and I am so honored to be one of the students speaking for the class of 2025 for CEBC-Indy. Today is a remarkable day that we never thought would come by so quickly. Graduates, I want you to raise your hand if anything has ever impacted you in any sort of way. It definitely has impacted me in a way that I can't show how much gratitude I have towards MSN. If it weren't for this ministry, I don't think I would have ever felt as impacted in most people that I feel now. One of my favorite memories I had from MSN's 2025 church camp. The fun we had all learning about Christ at the same time is a moment where I'll never forget. It taught me how valuable time is, and if anything, I wish I could live it one day. But really, I'm so eternally grateful to the people who contributed to the gifts that was made and the worship that you guys had. Throughout the past years, even the small things you guys have done for us have changed our lives. Thank you, M. for creating a space where you can grow and connect to others in Christ. But at one point, all the time we had at M have now become memories and something more ever needs to experience again as we go on to the next chapter of life. So as much as we stand here and keep talking about all our memories and accomplishments we have made, I would rather spend my time telling you guys about how Christian life will never be easy and the struggles it goes with. After staying here today, I realized that my journey to Christ was all perfect as how I made it seem. I told the times where I felt as if I was never enough, times where I felt like everybody was against me, times where my family was against me, and times where I wouldn't even want to open up my problems to God when I was playing it too. I really got myself into a deep hole where I was influenced by the wrong right people just to fit in. I made horrible choices each day, and I tried to seek validation in the civil world, hoping it would put me back. And I'm sure most of the graduates relate and know the feeling of always getting tempted to do worldly stuff just like everybody else, because you want to fit in. But I'm here to show you from experience, and it happened to me, that every time you get into the civil world, it only makes you go deeper. It is never worth turning yourself away from Christ just to feel seen from others when all you ever needed was Christ. You can't call yourself a child of God when you're constantly running to the very things that pull you away from Him. Just because everybody else will do simple things doesn't mean you have to. And I think that deeply, because that is a decision you're choosing to make. Just because sin is normalized in this generation doesn't make it right and that you should do it too. But the grace of God is so precious that He waits for you with open arms to come to Him. It is never too late to change your ways and come to Christ as who you are. Just because you think that your hole is already deep enough never means that you can't come out of it. Come to God as He is always there to save you, and He will pick you up and never let you down. Some of you might bring up my past and remind me how I did horrible things, but that was my past for a reason. That version of me no longer defines me if I have been saved by the mercy of Christ. If He can save me, then do not be anxious that He can't save you. There isn't anything in this world that Christ cannot do. So be the one, the chosen one out of the 99 who chooses Christ over the world, prayer over popularity, and purpose over pleasure. I promise you this kind of life is worth more than anything this world can offer. Another thing I would like to mention about is how important it is the way you act and talk to others. We Christians represent Christ, and most of the times you may be the only Bible someone has ever read. You never know who God is speaking to you through. It could be a stranger, a friend, a cousin, or even one of your family members. So always remember how you are the chosen one to represent Christ. And to all the graduates out there are a couple things I want you to take away from my speech. One is that every moment of your life is a blessing from God. Never take it for granted. The second one is that it is okay to lose friends if you're alone on your journey to Christ. It is better to be with Christ rather than have friends who drag you down. Your surrounding is one of the most important things while developing as a true child of God. But remember that a Christian life is never perfect, and that we all have struggles at one point, but it's all on God's purpose. We all know the verse, Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 to 6, that says, to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. This verse shows that you need to learn to let go of trying to figure out everything on your own and trust God, because He knows the best way for you even when things doesn't seem like it. That is why you let go and let God. as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. The only reason why the enemy attacks your faith is because it's your first line of defense. So that is why you make sure that your faith is so strong and that you trust in Him. So when temptation comes your way, you have your guard up and you don't fall for it. Lastly, the most important thing I want for you guys is to all have those friends. Those type of friends where they bring you to Christ, they make you feel heard and seen. Those who don't influence you to do simple things, and most importantly, the ones who you can be yourself around. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 9 says, "A sweet friendship refreshes the soul." And I think that's the friendship we all need. So I hope for all of us that at the right timing, God blesses us with a friendship that is well deserved. And if anything, I hope you guys all took something from my speech today, and it encouraged you to be more example of Christ. I genuinely wish that all of you find the right people to be with, and that all good things come to you now and in the future. Never forget that Christ is always with you and that you're never alone. May God continue to keep working on you and bless you for eternity. But before I end my speech today, I would like to dedicate 2 people in my life who I owe to. Although nakita pinupulit na ang nagtamit today, makapilit so kung nagkapansin. Nandiyan ako mo.
Ganun kapag-shock at dunyang hidup ako at yung kapag kung nagpapanan nag-shock ka at nagsalita ka ng katakap kaya bakit ko nang namin sa kaya mo ko nang sa kung nagpapanan yung nagsalaw ay ko nang sa kaya ko yung telefon kung tabi ka sa lugar kaya ito namin nang sa agad 친구도 속하고 고민으로 마찬가지 실상 소스와 정말 대중에 나가고 이 가고 친구들이 미소지 누가 봐 도사대로 쇼고 미는 니락스마 그 너무 똑바로 이 치에비 앞서에 도시에서 많은 니락스마 그리 너무 춤찬 MSM이 미는 니락스나 는자 자비 그와친 아미 배울 때 미치는 처음 예고하세 는 니락스마